What's up, you guys? It's Erin. If you're new here, welcome. Today we're doing a video in another different location. I'm just really enjoying testing out different spots in our house. This is our living room and it has a lot of really good light, but it's a big room, so it might be a little bit echoey. We're on the couch, which is Charlie's favorite spot, so he is hanging with us. Hopefully he doesn't bark seeing anything outside the window. But today's video is an update of my everyday makeup bag. It's been overdue because I've used up a few products and it's probably been almost 2 months since I did it. That's typically what I end up doing. So let's just get into updating my makeup bag, shall we? So if you're new to these videos, I have an entire beauty room down in our basement, but on the day-to-day when I'm getting ready for my running errands where I'm not wearing a lot of makeup or work, I like to get ready up here in our master bathroom, and for that reason, just to save time, I've been keeping a bag of everyday makeup and just supplies I need for a simple face up here, and it's been working out really well, and it's been helping me either test out products I haven't used in a while, form thoughts on products I'm not sure about, or use up products that I really want to use up. So let's just go through what I have in my bag, what I used the past couple months, and then I'll tell you what I'm keeping and what I'm updating, kind of thing. Alright, so the first product I want to talk about is primer, and this is the Tarte Base Tape Hydrating Primer. You can see it. I don't know how to... this is a really nice primer for just hydrating under foundation, and it's almost gone, so I'm going to keep this in my kit. And I don't use this every time I use my makeup, but I mainly use it when I haven't done my skincare in a while or I want some extra hydration. And I think that this go around I might use this up, which is very exciting. I have way too many primers and I haven't even bought any in a long time, but I'm trying to just sort through them so I can... I don't use primer as much as I used to. Let's keep going with base. So I had in the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk in the shade Light Medium. I really do love this as a like light to medium foundation, skin tint, whatever you want to call it. This is really, really nice and affordable. The thing I did find with this is because it's not like a super dewy finish. I found that under masks at work, my skin would get super dry and flaky, so I didn't find myself reaching for this. I was just using more concealer. So what I'm gonna switch it out for is the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer from ColourPop. I know I really love this one, and I was actually just discussing, I can't remember with who, with somebody on my Instagram page, that this is really nice, but it goes bad and kind of separates quickly, and I've used a decent amount, but there's still a lot left. So I want to give this some love before it goes bad, and I know I really, really love this formula. For concealer, I had been using the Milk Makeup Flex Concealer in the shade Light. This is just okay for me. It's a little bit yellow. It's got like medium, kind of thin consistency like I like. I don't love the shade. And also the doe foot on here, like you have to, I don't use a lot of concealer at once, and you have to dip this in so many times to get enough product out. So it's just not my favorite concealer, but I did get a good amount of use out of it. I'm going to be switching those out for the Pretty Vulgar, what is this called? The Undercover Concealer and Little White Lies. This is a really good shade for me and a really nice light to medium hydrating concealer, and it's a perfect like everyday concealer because it's just not overly thick and full coverage, because I don't need that for every day. Since that's very light coverage, I'm also going to throw in the Bobbi Brown. It's the under eye corrector in the shade Light Bisque. This is a very new purchase for me. There was like some good deals going on at Ulta, and I've always wanted to try this. I've only tried it a few times. I kind of threw it in my bag at the very end, and it's like a nice shade for me. I'm just not sure if it's like too thick and cakey for under my dry under eyes, but we'll see. I want to get some more use out of this because this is really what I'll use it for, is like the everyday. For like cheek products, I mainly use the Salt New York quad that I have. This is great for every day. I really got a lot of use out of this. I have the contour. Wait, let me see. Like there's one bronzer and one contour. They're pretty close in shades, and I usually just mix them together. And then I have the Rose Blush. try to get some sunlight. And then I also have the beige highlight. I used all 4 of these almost every single day for work once I was done with my mini milk makeup bronzer. And this is like perfect. If I didn't have more products I wanted to try, I would just keep this in my bag because I think it's perfect for every day, because these products really are sheer and I don't see myself reaching for them for a super glam airbrush type of makeup look, because you really have to build them up. You're just not going to get that like powerful type of formula, but it's perfect for every day and you really can't mess it up because they are very light, sheer, and buildable. And I absolutely love the packaging. Perfect for travel, perfect to throw in your bag. I really enjoy this. I am going to switch that out for my Kaja Butter Up Play Bento Trio. This has a powder blush, a highlight. It's like a powder highlight technically, kind of cream to powdery, and then a cream bronzer. So I've used this a few times and I really enjoy it, but I want to get more use out of it. And I think this is the perfect kind of compact, doesn't take up a lot of room to keep in my everyday bag, and then everything's just all in one. I think I'm really excited to get some more use out of this one. I don't keep a loose powder in here, but I do like to have a powder foundation. I am almost done with this Laura Geller Baked Balance and Brighten Color Correcting Foundation in Fair. If you see there, there's barely any left. I was hoping to finish it before I switched out this makeup bag, but I'm going to keep it in here. I don't think it will be long before it's done, or I'm just going to call it done because it's too hard to get any out. So I'm not technically going to take it out, but since I am going to be done with that one soon, I am going to switch it out for this Pure Form 1 Pressed Mineral Makeup. This is a Broad Spectrum 15. I got this as a Ulta Diamond Day gift. I haven't even opened it like since I got it, but I knew that I would like, hold on, I gotta cut it open. But I knew that I would like this kind of formula for every day. I think I picked a good shade. I got the shade Light, and then I don't know if this has, feels like a very heavy compact, and I thought that there was maybe 2, like you could open the bottom too, but I don't think so. It's just like a clear kind of heavy compact. But so I want to throw this in there so I can get an impression on this. I do love the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie foundation, and I would assume this is part of that line. So I'm really curious about this. I have never heard anything about this, so I'm excited to try it. Let's talk about eye makeup. So I usually just keep a bunch of really small shadows or singles in this bag because I really like to use cream singles for work, because I don't like a powder palette with a bunch of brushes. With singles you can just use your finger or one brush, which I really like. So I've had in here the Rare Beauty liquid shadow in the shade Nearly Rose. I absolutely love this for every day. I really am curious about the Nearly Nude shade because this is pretty pink, but this is super easy to blend. It's a little less drying. It doesn't dry down as quick as the Color Fix from Danessa Myricks, but they wear just as well so beautifully. It doesn't crease. And then over that, I've been tapping it with this L'Oreal Infallible shadow. I don't know if I want to open this because every time I do this, it just falls out everywhere. This is the shade Amber Rush. Had it forever. It's such a good single shadow. Those two wear beautifully together. And then I also added in this Bobbi Brown's shadow stick that I got over this time through Octoly, and it's the shade Mauve, Dusty Mauve. And I love shadow sticks for every day. This is a beautiful mauve-y shade. It looks really dark, but once it just blends out really, really easily for every day and just looks natural. I will say it's not the longest wearing. It gets kind of creasy, but you can just pat it out and I don't mind that. But even though I love all 3 of those, I wanted to pick something new. So I went ahead and threw in another Kaja product. This is the Kaja Velvet Dream Beauty Bento Trio. So these are 3 powder matte shadows. We'll see how I feel about this because I'm gonna have to keep an extra eyeshadow brush or 2 in there. There's a creamy color, then a mid-toned peachy transition, and then a deeper brown. I really love this trio. And then as a topper shade, I threw in this tiny little Natasha Denona shadow that is like a mini from the Zendo eyeshadow palette that I got from Sephora, a gift with purchase. So I haven't really used this much, but it's like a kind of orangey golden shimmer. So we'll see how I feel about that kind of shade. As far as brows go, I'm not changing anything out. I'm still gonna work on my Anastasia medium brown brow powder because this is just really easy for every day. And then I'm using up a mini Gimme Brow from Benefit. I don't think there's much left in here, so I just want to use this up. This is the shade 3, by the way. For mascara, I've had in the Ciate Wonder Wand mascara. This is a really nice mascara. It's really heavy duty feeling. Charlie's shaking off over there. It's really heavy duty feeling. It has like that kind of fluffy natural bristle one that reminds me of the Better Than Sex wand. But it can get a little bit flaky, but it is what it is. I rub my eyes too much, so that happens with a lot of mascaras. I'm gonna switch out for this Milk Kush mascara because I love this one, but the mini is almost gone and I just want to get it used up. Okay, we're almost to the end here. Let's talk setting spray. So I've had this Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist in here. I'm about halfway done with it now. I just want to use it up because it's kind of turning less pink and I want to use it up before it goes bad. This was in my 2020 favorites, and while the mist is really, really nice and it does set down powder, it gives you a little layer of hydration, I don't think this overall does anything for my makeup. I just spritz it to spritz it. It's nice. It smells like watermelon, but Charlie's drinking water now. It smells good, but this doesn't do anything for my makeup. I think I need something more long wearing, especially when I'm mainly doing this for work. So I'm gonna throw in this IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better setting spray. This is supposed to be a 16-hour wear for makeup, so we'll see if this helps the longevity of my makeup a little bit more. I like this from what I can remember, but I've never used it consistently, so I definitely want to give it more of a try. And then lastly, we have lips. I've had this Becca Hydrolite Lip Balm, Plumping Lip Balm in the shade Tide. I'm actually wearing it right now in here, and I've used a ton of it. There's only this much left. I really, really like this. It's a nice, thin, tinted balm. I just like throwing it on my lips so my lips have a little color, and then I'll just have a clear lip balm in my pocket at work. I'm gonna switch it out for this Bobbi Brown Lip Tint Balm in the shade Bare Pink. I also just got this with my Ulta order. It's a nice like nude. It seems like it's like clear, but when you apply it, it goes on like pretty pink. It might be one of those like shape-shifting kind of shades that warms up to your skin and then turns a pink that looks good on you. But yeah, I really like this. It's more hydrating and thicker than the Becca formula, and I just think I'm gonna get more moisture from this, and it's like perfect for before work. So I'm excited to get more use out of this. And that's it for my everyday makeup bag update. It was definitely overdue. I used up like 2 or 3 makeup products, like the Anastasia Brow Definer, the Clear Brow Gel, and then my Milk Makeup Mini Bronzer. Those were all in here, and I used those up during the past like 2 months that I had this bag, so that was exciting. Hopefully I'll have more empties by the end of this, and I'll have some thoughts on these products that I haven't tried in a while or haven't tried really at all. So let me know down below if you like these everyday makeup bag updates. I certainly like doing them with you guys, and it switches out my routine, and it's a good way to get used out of products that I haven't in a while. Let me know down in the comments if you like this type of video. I'll definitely keep up with them because I enjoy them personally. It feels kind of casual, like we're hanging out. Definitely give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a lot and helps me grow this little channel. And otherwise, we'll see you in my next video. Bye.